pot roast. The very name evokes feelings of warmth, comfort, and hearty satisfaction. It's a dish that speaks of home, of family gathered around a table laden with simple, delicious food. A true pot roast, made from scratch with love and care, is a culinary masterpiece that transcends mere sustenance. It's an experience, a journey for the senses that transports you to a place of pure culinary bliss. Unlike a quickly seared steak, a pot roast is about embracing a slow and gentle cooking process. This technique allows the tough fibers of the meat to break down, transforming into tender, succulent morsels that melt in your mouth. The aroma that fills your kitchen as the roast simmers away is simply intoxicating, a siren song that beckons you to the table with every passing moment. But the true magic of a pot roast lies not just in its flavor, but also in its versatility. Whether you prefer a classic beef pot roast, a succulent pork roast, or even a flavorful lamb roast, the basic principles remain the same. And with a little imagination, you can customize your pot roast to your heart's content, adding herbs, spices, and vegetables to create a dish that reflects your own unique culinary style. So why wait? Let's embark on this delicious journey together and discover the joy of creating a truly unforgettable pot roast. Before we embark on our culinary adventure, let's gather our essential ingredients and tools. Much like an artist selects their brushes and paints, we too must choose our culinary weapons wisely. Fear not, for this is no daunting task. For our pot roast, we shall require a cut of beef, well suited for slow cooking. A chuck roast with its generous marbling is an excellent choice. You'll need a selection of aromatic vegetables, onions, carrots, and celery, their flavors melding beautifully with the beef. A touch of garlic will add depth, while beef broth will provide the necessary moisture for our braising liquid. A bouquet garni, a bundle of herbs such as thyme and parsley tied together with kitchen twine, will infuse the dish with subtle yet essential aromas, and of course salt and pepper, those indispensable seasonings, will enhance the natural flavors of our ingredients. Now, for our tools. A large Dutch oven with its heavy bottom and tight-fitting lid is our vessel of choice for this culinary endeavor. A sturdy cutting board and a sharp chef's knife are our trusted companions for preparing the ingredients, and a wooden spoon, our trusty sidekick, will be used for stirring and scraping up those flavorful browned bits from the bottom of the pot. Our ingredients assembled, our tools at the ready, we're ready to begin transforming these humble ingredients into a culinary masterpiece. First, we must awaken the flavors of our beef. Pat the roast dry with paper towels, ensuring its surface is ready to receive a generous seasoning of salt and pepper. Now, over medium-high heat, we heat our Dutch oven, adding a drizzle of olive oil. Once the oil shimmers, it's time to introduce our beef to the hot surface. Sear the roast on all sides, allowing a beautiful golden brown crust to develop. This caramelization is key as it creates those deep, savory flavors that will permeate the entire dish. Once our roast is beautifully browned, we remove it from the pot and set it aside for a moment. Now it's time for our aromatic vegetables to take the stage. Add the onions, carrots, and celery to the pot and cook, stirring occasionally until they soften slightly and release their fragrant aromas. A sprinkle of salt and pepper at this stage will further enhance their flavor. Next, we add our minced garlic to the pot, allowing its pungent aroma to permeate the air for a minute or so. Now we deglaze the pot, using beef broth to loosen any flavorful bits clinging to the bottom. These browned bits, or fond as they're known in culinary circles, are pure flavor bombs, and we want to incorporate them into our braising liquid. Our pot roast, now a symphony of tender meat and flavorful vegetables, is ready to grace our table. Carefully remove the roast from its flavorful bath, using a slotted spoon to transfer it to a cutting board. Let it rest for a few minutes, allowing the juices to redistribute, ensuring each slice will be incredibly moist and tender. While the roast rests, turn your attention to the remaining pot liquor. This magical elixir, infused with the essence of beef, vegetables, and herbs, deserves to be savored. Strain the liquid through a fine mesh sieve to remove any stray bits, then return it to the pot. Bring it to a simmer, allowing it to reduce and concentrate its flavors, transforming into a luxurious gravy that will elevate your pot roast to new heights. Now for the perfect accompaniments, creamy mashed potatoes, their buttery smoothness, a delightful contrast to the savory richness of the roast, are a classic choice. Roasted root vegetables such as parsnips, turnips, and sweet potatoes add a touch of sweetness and earthiness to the plate. A simple green salad dressed with a light vinaigrette provides a refreshing counterpoint to the hearty flavors of the meal. Slice the pot roast against the grain, ensuring each piece is of equal thickness. Arrange the slices on a platter, surrounded by the roasted vegetables and a generous drizzle of that luxurious gravy. Garnish with fresh herbs for a final touch of elegance. Your masterpiece is complete, ready to be shared and savored with loved ones.